No government name SD says I had a JUCO that I saw often, and she had a great deal. She had a great deal with me. Then she no called, no showed. She grew up with a strong dad. So for her to do that just reinforces the lack of respect women have for men these days. Why she lost the deal. Free agent lifestyle for life. Yes, Amanda. Well, they're non-committal. All right, they're non-committal. All right, they're non-committal, guys. You can give one thing you could do is not, and I've proven this. I've proven this in marriage and relationships. You can give the woman that you would think would be a deal of a lifetime, that they would bend over backwards for you. You can give them a deal that nobody else is giving. And one thing I know, you give it 6 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks, she'll quit that deal. I mean, dude, and I can prove it. I can prove this. Within 6 weeks, she'll start reneging. You know what's going to happen is they get distracted, right? Because you give them any comfort, they're going to start pulling back. And then they're going to start replacing opportunities to meet with you with opportunities to, number one, spend the money. Number two, let me give you an example of this. Have you ever been into, when you ever started dating a woman normally, like a normie dating relationship? And at the beginning of the relationship, she wants to spend as much time. Well, let's say before the relationship. Before the relationship, she wants to spend as much time as she can with you. Okay? She wants to spend as much time as she can. All right? She's texting you, FaceTiming you. You're doing the same. And everybody, you're on one accord. Okay? You don't hear her. She was busy for a minute. But now, once things start heating up, she start wanting to hang out more. This is where I call it spending time. So she'll start wanting to hang out more, and then you're going to, when are we going out? Are we doing something? I want to know so I can schedule, get my other stuff off the calendar. I want to know if we're hanging out. Guess what? Okay. Once the relationship you get with her, you give her a commitment, she's going to start pulling back. She's going to be like, okay, I got him. So now what's she going to start doing? Oh, I got to go to brunch with my girls. So brunch, now it's Sunday. So now she's scheduled brunch ahead of spending time with you. When things were heating up, there was no brunch. All right, there might have been brunch initially, but then she started pulling back on the brunch to get you locked in. Then all of a sudden, she got a work meeting. She got to go out of town to a conference. Then all of those things, then her niece got a birthday party. Then she's got a job interview, all right, the next day. Now all of a sudden, what looked like you had 5 available days with her now turns into 2 or 3. Now you're barely getting it in. But, of course, you've committed monogamously to her. So now you don't want to go out there and cheat on her initially, right off the rip. All right, but what will happen is she'll get comfortable. Then she'll start replacing or going back to the things that she was doing before she got you. Now that she got the commitment, she'll start pulling back. Same thing with sugar babies. Same thing with wives. All right, it's the same thing. They cannot keep these commitments. Once they get you committed, then they start pulling back other things in. And then they're like, oh, I can't meet this Thursday. Oh, I can't meet Sunday. Then I got to get Pookie in. How they got to get their ex in? Now they got to get their ex in. I got a dinner with my ex. We need closure. Oh, my male best friend that I hang out with, she'll say my friend, but she won't say the gender of the friend. Oh, my friend is in town. Oh, really? That's cool. All right. What are you guys going to do? Are we going to go hang out, and it's going to be a vague friend. Then you're going to find out along the line, if you're gutsy enough to ask the question, that it's a male friend from her past. So these are the things that we have to understand, that I'm educating men on, that it doesn't matter how you're dealing with them, is that when they get commitment, they relax. They end up saying, okay, good, I got you. And they'll put your ass on the mantle. And you're the emergency dick in the glass. You're the guy that's going to be there and wait for her after work. All of a sudden, she got to work later and later. And now you're just sitting there holding your dick, waiting for her to come home like a bitch. All right. You're officially a bitch male if you wait for your woman to come home. That's what I'm going to just tell you this. I'm old school. Okay. Yeah. MC Hamster says, my friend equals woman. A friend equals a man. Yep, that goes. Yep, shout out to MC Hamster. All right, my friend is a woman. A friend is a man. But let me tell you guys, you're officially a bitch if you ever wait for a woman to come home. you are officially the bitch. All right, you're officially in a bitch mode. You might as well put rollers in your hair. You might as well put on pink panties. You might as well put a bathrobe and slippers on. You might as well have a turkey casserole in the goddamn oven. All right, you officially are a 100% certified bitch-made male if you ever wait for a woman to come home from work. All right, just go ahead and put that shit. Chalk that into the CGA-isms if you want to. All right, because you're going to find yourself accustomed to doing this shit, all right, in the modern day. You sitting there, all right, waiting for her to come home, looking at your phone, bitch running late. Are you on your way? Bitch, all right, you a bitch-made ass male if you waiting for your woman to come home from work. Oh, how was your day, honey? That is crazy. All right, and they will program you bitch-made ass men to do shit like this. And there's some men listening to me right now, and you're that bitch. You a bitch. All right, for real, bruh. You might as well, look, you the type of ninja that ride motorcycle and you ride on the back of your girlfriend riding in the front. You progressive beta male bitches, all right? And you got the kids all sitting there, honey, or what time you going to be home so I can heat up the tuna fish casserole. All right, and that's when you know you've lost your way as a man. Anyway, it is Tuesday.